Today I want to talk about Shaun Wade and his decision to return to the Ohio State Buckeyes. And all that's coming up after the bumper.
Don't be cornering me. Hold up. Time. You gotta help me with that corner shit.
I haven't actually done this with the sound on. My bad, y'all. I got excited. What's up, kinfolk? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button because I upload a video every single day. It's always college football related, sports related. We have a good time. Today, I want to talk about Shaun Wade, who announced on national television at 5:30 Central Standard Time, Tulsa time, and 6:30 Columbus time that he is returning to Ohio State to play college football. He had only told Wyatt Davis, who also is returning to Ohio State to play ball, and his secondary coach and defense coordinator, Kerry Combs, about his decision. He had expected to celebrate his birthday just last night by signing with an NFL agent. When we got word, like he got word, that the Big Ten had returned to play college football this fall, he said, all right, let me enjoy my birthday, and then we'll have this decision to make. But that's how close he was, and how close quite many of those players were to foregoing any idea of playing college football because it had been taken from them. Now, how he goes about playing football now is going to speak volumes about what it means to be a Buckeye and what it means to him to be a Buckeye. Because he said, look, I had this decision. I made this decision once already. I made it in January when I decided to forego entering my name into the NFL draft as an early entrant so I could return to Ohio State and try to help my team win a national championship. He also has a first-round grade, and that is the rub for me, because if he were to hurt himself, that first-round grade is no longer assured. And I don't believe that you can get any better than a first-round grade. I'd really like to see what that looks like, especially at the position that he plays. Now, he played slot corner at Ohio State. He expects to play outside corner this year at Ohio State. And maybe he can follow up with what Jeff Okudah did, which is be a Paycom Jim Thorpe Award finalist and a top 5 NFL draft pick at cornerback. It's all there for him. But it's also a little bit deeper than that, as many of you well know. Randy Wade came on this show to talk with me about why he was flying up from Florida to Rosemont, Illinois, to bang on the door of the Big Ten Conference office to find out what the hell changed. Because on August 11th, the Big Ten canceled football by a vote of its voting members, 14 of which were 11-3. And nothing much had changed. If anything, we had gotten more data. And as we see schools open, and as we saw campuses open, and as we saw municipalities and local governments decide that high school football could go on, that the NFL was going to play ball, and that some college football conferences were going to play, the question remained, why can't Ohio State play? And to that end, why can't Bowling Green? Why can't Akron? Why can't Toledo? Why can't Miami of Ohio? Why can't Ohio University play football? And it was literally because those conferences had voted to shut it down. Now we have seen movement in the opposite direction for all of these conferences. But what we know is Ohio State is one of the most, if not the most talented football team in the country right now. Justin Fields, Wyatt Davis, Shaun Wade. Now add to that Trey Sermon. Add to that Julian Fleming, Mookie Cooper, Jackson and Jigba Smith. Add to that Baron Browning, who is an absolute freak at linebacker. Larry Johnson Sr.'s defensive line continues to outperform all others. It's about health for them. The only people that we expect to beat them in the Big Ten Conference are themselves. So if they can wrap these kids in bubble wrap, keep them away from bars and parties, and keep them on the straight and narrow for 9 consecutive weeks, yes, I think we are looking at a team that's playing in the college football playoff and a team that is looking to avenge a loss to Clemson that they still don't believe that they deserved. Because I thought it was a great game as a neutral. Shaun Wade remembers getting ejected for a targeting call. Jeff Okudah remembers getting a fumble interception that they called an incomplete pass. All of the Ohio State fans know that they had a team that could play and beat Clemson. They might have been the better matchup for LSU in the national championship game. We won't know, but that's what this year is about, because I think that there are 3 teams that are separated on the rosters and separated when they go on the field. They are Alabama, Clemson, and the Ohio State Buckeyes. I am excited to find out if they got it to go in the way that I think they got it to go. Because I look up and down that roster, and it gets more talented the way you look at it. And for Shaun Wade, again, this is a man who was voted a captain of this team. It's a very big deal at Ohio State, bigger than it is at some other places. The tradition at that university goes deep. The program has had more NFL draft picks than any other program in the history of the National Football League. They expect to win. They love to win. Even as Cleveland and Cincinnati are going to play each other on Thursday Night Football, everybody in Ohio would tell you the pro team in the state is the Buckeyes. The pro games go on Saturdays at the Shoe. And for a kid like Shaun Wade, who did not grow up steeped in the culture, who did not grow up outside the confines of Columbus, Ohio, who has been indoctrinated into that culture, who has seen 7 of the top cornerbacks in the draft get drafted in the first round in the last 4 years, who played with Damon Arnett, who played with Jeff Okudah, who is going to be able to give you cover so that Josh Proctor might be able to join him next year. A Wasso kid from my hometown here in Tulsa, get an opportunity to play that free safety single high. He could join you. He could be great. This is a big deal. This is a tremendous deal. Now, where are the holes on this offense and this defense? We'll find out. But today is a day for Ohio State fans to celebrate that a kid picked them. He picked them over millions of dollars. He picked them over securing his future. He picked them over a bonus I'm sure that an agent was going to pay him to sign with him and to keep him in comfort until the April NFL draft at a time when everybody is trying to get this money. Ohio State fans owe it to Shaun Wade to do nothing but root for him. That's it. And as a college football fan, I'm going to too. I'm going to root for the kid to stay safety because a college football national championship is not assured to anyone. The only thing that he can take care of are himself, play as hard as he possibly can, leave everything he has on that football field. And I think that's going to be enough. All right, that's it for me. Deuces.